Ask Cisco to come up. Lerole, come stand on stage with me, sir. There you go. Here's your microphone. You have been with us since March. That is your business over the last 3 months. You were one of the first wealth engineers that won a wealth quest. So a wealth quest is something we do every month. It's a challenge we throw out to our wealth engineers. And you won an iPad, sir, right at the beginning. So you gained immediate value. What was your perception of DewPoint when you got into the business? What motivated you to go through that application form, become a wealth engineer right at the beginning?
Rob, thank you very much. You know, I must just start by saying that I am a commander of the training unit in the South African Police Service. I'm a cop.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I figured out that my salary doesn't make ends meet. And I will also say that I was last promoted 10 years back.
Oh, jeez.
Without the fact that I've been trying to educate myself. The previous year I was doing master's degree, but I dropped off.
Yeah.
Because of Mula. There's no money.
That's the reality of it.
And then you see, for that reason, the DewPoint system was introduced to me. I was referred by somebody who I was trying to recruit to another networking market.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then he said, no, Brendan, they're trying to do something in 2 weeks. I want to join you, but just give me some time.
Yeah.
And have a look at what they are doing. When I came here, I took the business right away because I said, wow, what a gold. It was like nothing that I've ever seen in my life.
So it was a good first impression.
It was a good first impression. Okay. And it worked for me. Today, as I'm here, I've started taking a scissor, cutting off the credit cards. I started doing that.
Awesome. Awesome. Well done. Yeah. And what is your aspiration now? Because you've been with the business for 6 months or so, less. You're on 1,500 Rand a month. That's 18,000 Rand a year. You expressed that you wanted to start making ends meet initially. Have your aspirations changed now that you've been in the business for 6 months?
Drastically, because now I'm 100% sure that when I retire from my employment from the South African Police Services, this business will be giving me enough money than my company. I'm sure about it.
And how many years have you been working at?
I'm more than 22 years in the SAPS.
Well, that's the reality that we all face.
I can tell you, this is amazing. That is why the other day I was sharing with one of the wealth engineers outside. He was trying to motivate these people, and I was saying, if you are introduced to such a business and you walk away from this kind of a business, there is no term in the dictionary to label you, man. we don't know what to call you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't convince everyone.
Oh, that's the fact.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think through testimony like yours, we're able to share your experience and the reality of what the business is able to do for you. And that's hopefully peace of mind at the end of the month, but more importantly, peace of mind for when you're ready to retire.
Exactly.
Because 22 years of being with an employer is not going to get you there.
Exactly.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
I appreciate it.
Welcome, guys. They're also from Kempton Park, my side of the tracks, my side of the airport. It's great being so close to the airport, isn't it?
Yes, it's fantastic listening to the planes early in the morning.
So you guys joined us really right at the beginning, February. Your earnings in June, 1,000, and then suddenly a massive jump to 2,700, and then a smaller jump to 2,900. What was your first impression of the business when you first came to see it? Right at the beginning, what motivated you to join this company that you've never heard of before?
Well, Rob, when we looked at network marketing many years ago, more than I care to say, we realized that this is something that can make a difference in many people's lives. And we tried various companies and we were disappointed more than once. So we came to DewPoint with a lot of trepidation and skepticism. And after looking at it for the first 2 or 3 months, we were pleasantly surprised. And we decided to give it a all. So yes, it is making a difference already. And we're looking forward to staying with the company and going all the way.
Good, I hope so. And your experience, I mean, you then joined the business, so it's been about 6-7 months already. You're still around, motivated as ever. What has driven that motivation?
Well, Rob, just looking at what we have here, we have to, first of all, thank our Creator for giving us somebody like Brendan, who was given the vision to create this and to build it, the team, the people, the technology, everything that makes this company magic. Here the magic is generated, engineered, and we are there to reap the benefits of it. And it's not just the team here, it is also the team at home, the team that we've helped to build, and the team that they are helping to build. Some of them are here, some of them are in Cape Town, some of them in Tabazimbi, hopefully watching us on the other side of the camera. And yes, we're all working together, and also to work at the Ironman that we are going to have a look at a little while later. And it's all part of the magic of this company. It is fantastic.
Yeah, you shared with me earlier today that we were keeping you up at night, which I take away as a positive.
Yes, definitely. Since becoming a wealth engineer, I have lost a lot of sleep. This morning I woke up at 12:30 and I immediately went to my phone just to have a look what was happening on my dashboard. And at least every half an hour during the day I check the live section to see what's going on, because that is fantastic. That is where I can see not only what is happening, but I can plan and build my business.
My father always told me from an early age, get involved in a business that makes money while you're sleeping. So you can sleep through without checking your phone.
You can, but just think how much you're going to make if you don't sleep.
Exactly. So you mentioned the incentive trip that we have for Easter. You've got to put in 350 products in the next 6 months. Do you guys have a strategy around that?
Yes, we have a strategy. We've got a team building, a team that is working together, and we're helping each one of them to build their own team. And that is the only way you get to do it, because network marketing is not a one-man business, it is a team business. And if we each help each other to attain our goals, we're going to get there so much faster.
Yeah, is it not novel to work together, to collaborate with people that you work with, instead of looking at the person next to you and thinking, this is my competition, right? And Wilna, any thoughts that you have on the business, your experience of it so far?
Yeah, it's like Mark said, you don't sleep at night. It's amazing. You get so much out of this business, especially when you see on your phone how your business is growing from day to day. There's nothing that motivates you more than that. And when we come across these guys that say, I've been involved in network, it doesn't work for me, you can tell them, come to DewPoint, because your previous experience has served as a learning curve for you to join a network that is absolutely fantastic. And if they haven't been in a network, come to DewPoint. DewPoint system will teach you how to network. And bring them here to a presentation so that they can experience firsthand how professional everybody is here and how friendly they are. And they will just smile and say, this is for me, and they will join. It's fantastic.
Great, thank you, Wilna. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for your enthusiasm. It motivates us. Thanks so much. Also from Kempton Park.
Sorry.
It's a good place. It's a good place to be from. Glen, you joined us also at the beginning.
Yeah.
February. You went on a 4 or 5 month holiday.
Unfortunately, yes.
Tell
We
us
all
about.
make mistakes.
Yeah, tell us that story. Your first impression on the business. What happened when you went on holiday?
When I arrived here the first time, it was raining. I got here late, and we walked in here, and I didn't know what was going on. And I thought, okay, I'll join. But I disappeared for 3 months, and that was my first mistake. I don't want anybody to make that mistake. But we're all humans, and we make mistakes. But to come back, and your persistence in it is the one that counts. When I came back, I decided I'm going to follow this wealth quest, where we can use it as a goal to achieve our own personal goals. So I went on that, and I achieved it in the first month, where I got a iPad. From there, next month, I made my second mistake, and something slipped through my fingers, and I lost one of my top wealth engineers on my first point, and that caused something to happen. But I've plugged the hole already. So what I'm saying is we've got to be persistent in this business, and don't look at any mistakes or failures. Look at it as a failure and just keep going.
Yeah. Well, that's the key. I mean, you went on holiday, you came back, you got immediate value, you won one of the wealth quests, went home with an iPad, right? Had a oopsie in July.
That's it.
Which really isn't. I mean, it's a learning curve in this business. That's why I try to bring your attention to the aspect of perseverance in this business, right? You don't want to be the ballerina that gets the blister and then gives up on their dreams of becoming a professional dancer. Glen did not give up in July.
No.
He could have easily given up. He thought, oh no, this business doesn't work. Look, my earnings have gone down. But he came back. From July to August, his income went up 300% in a single month, right? And I think that's the lesson. It's about perseverance. And what are your aspirations? I mean, already at 1,500 Rand a month, 18,000 Rand a year. What's next?
What's next is, I reckon, stick with the program and use the quests as your goals.
Yeah, monthly.
And we'll all see you at the Ironman.
What is your strategy around Ironman? 350 products in 6 months. I think you're tracking it already.
Yeah.
So it's working for you.
Yes.
Okay, great. Awesome. Thanks, Glen. Thank you for your time, sir. Keep up the good work. Danie's almost as tall and as good looking as I am. Those are big numbers. Danie, you also joined in the beginning. I don't think you've had a holiday since you've joined. What motivated you in the beginning to join Dewpoint? What was your first impression? I know you were quite skeptical when you joined.
Rob, that's absolutely the truth. I've been in network marketing for 25 years.
Okay.
I've actually studied it. I've been very successful in more than one network. And I think a lot of South Africans are disillusioned by network marketing. In fact, we know network marketing is working. There are more than 100 million people in the world currently doing network marketing, by the way. But somehow, something doesn't gel in South Africa. I don't know if you had that experience. I think a lot of people spent money, lots of hours and energy, and didn't have the money to prove, you know. And some of them did make money, but somehow they didn't manage to keep the money. And in being inquisitive, I got my curiosity pricked. I came to a presentation and I checked Dewpoint out. And the first thing is, like most wealth engineers here tonight, you realize that it's different. Different in a sense, it's really unique. And it actually gives something which a lot of the, as far as I'm concerned, other networks don't. It's absolute support. It actually plugs a lot of holes most people fall into. So if this is your first time to network marketing, whether you've been in network marketing before, you should seriously have a look at this opportunity, because chances are, by percentage-wise, that you will succeed in this one.
Yeah, most certainly. I mean, that's something we've got to deal with all the time, is the stigma around network marketing.
Exactly.
And it's obvious, you know, often the case, people don't really understand what it is.
Yes.
We've tried very hard here at Dewpoint,
Yes.
through the facilities, through the people, the company backing this business, to help get rid of that stigma, right, for our wealth engineers. So what does the business mean for you going forward then? What are your aspirations, your expectations for the business?
Well, based on the uniqueness of Dewpoint, like there's none like it in South Africa currently, and I challenge anybody to investigate the opportunity. this is the type of business you spend 20 years of your life with. You can seriously do 20 years of your life without the old school up and down insecurities. I love the products. I haven't met a South African yet that can't use this product, whether he's any South African, young, old, black, white, bright or not so bright, it doesn't matter. Most people find the products quite tempting or becoming, like I would say, and uses the product eagerly.
Okay. So we've got this big challenge over the next 6 months.
Yes.
I'd like to get your impression as well with regards to your strategy
Yes.
in getting there.
The basics is dig into the 3+2 plan, work for the incentives. I mean, when you put up the cards, I think I've got one here in my pocket. I
Can only fit one in your pocket
Yes,
at a time.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 120 Rand business card. I know people that has been involved with network marketing for a decade and haven't even earned the amount of money one of these cards cost, And you saw tonight people with phones, tablets, televisions, and this is just a handful of people that was available in Johannesburg tonight. The other people, some of my guys in Plet, wherever in the Free State and the northern parts of our country, just do the 3+2 plan as far as you can. You don't have to approach 3 people or 2 people a month. You can seriously do that per week. Yeah. It all depends what you want, but I think sticking the plan is work the 3+2 plan in overdrive, and you'll achieve the goals.
Yeah, the 3+2 plan that we talk about is really only a guideline. Like Danie, you can do way more than 3+2 if you want. If you think adding one person into the business is fairly slow every 2 weeks, by all means do more. If I had the choice, I would spend every minute that I could in this business. And Danie, you're certainly exemplifying that, and we look forward to seeing where you're going to be in the next 60 months. Like people say, they're going to have to set up appointments with you to hear you speak again, but we look forward to that day.
Thank you, Rob. I would like to finish off by, all other networks that I've been involved with, you always get the rich guys and those who don't make any money at all. As far as our team is concerned, my team, it gives your heart a warm feeling to see average people actually earning a few hundred or a few thousand per month already. People that couldn't have done anything in previous networks actually earning. I've looked at some of the speakers tonight. Even if you just increase your income by 300 Rand per month, 20 years from now, you'll be a very, very wealthy person. And you'll do it safe with support of the head office. And I thank you, Ren and Rob, for all your support.
Pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for your effort. Thank you. Danie, cheers.